Kaliningrad region is the most western region in Russia. It is located on the southeastern coast of the Baltic Sea and shares land borders with several countries of the European Union. It takes 4 hours to drive from Kaliningrad to Vilnius and 8 hours from Kaliningrad to Berlin. Over 1 million people live in the Kaliningrad region. Every year the population increases by 1%. More than 20,000 students study in 9 higher education institutes in the Kaliningrad region. Around 3,500 students graduate every year. There are more than 2,000 cultural heritage sites in the region. It is a place where different epochs meet, historical architecture and modern urbanistic design. In 2020, the Kaliningrad region government launched a preferential loan program offering interest-free loans for a period of up to 15 years to entrepreneurs who restore unique buildings, the local cultural heritage sites. Thanks to the unique natural landscape and mild Baltic climate, the Kaliningrad region is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Russia. Kaliningrad is well known as the capital of Russian surfing. Electronic visa regime was recently introduced in Russia. It is valid for citizens of 53 foreign states. Now you can apply for an e-visa simply by filling the application online. Nowadays, the Kaliningrad region has become a meeting place of Russian and foreign business. You can experience world-class service here. We have venues for different events, from business forums to major international festivals and sports competitions. The so-called rebate system functions in the region. It allows getting back part of costs associated with the local film production. The total amount of rebates has already exceeded $2 million during the last 3 years. Fast-growing Antalya Gambling Zone welcomes the fans of gambling from all over the world. Today, the Kaliningrad region is the center of business activities and a region of cooperation between Russia and Europe. The region economy is developing dynamically. More and more companies choose our region as a place for doing business. In 2020, Kaliningrad Special Economic Zone was successful in winning annual Global Free Zones of the Year awards in 3 categories. Logistics, for efficient organization of cargo traffic due to the only Russian non-freezing port on the Baltic Sea and presence of 2 railway track types, wide gauge, which is the standard for Eurasian Economic Union countries, and narrow gauge, the European standard. It allowed the Kaliningrad region to become part of the new Silk Road, the direct railway route to China, which takes only 8 days to deliver cargo from the city of Chongqing to Kaliningrad, with the final destination at Germany's Duisburg. New investments, for attracting the leading international companies to the region. Relocation services, for a regional program which allows local companies to receive compensation for relocating highly skilled professionals from outside of the region. This ranking is published by International FDI magazine, which is a subdivision of the Financial Times. The annual foreign trade turnover of the Kaliningrad region exceeds $100 million, and investments in the fixed capital amounted to more than $1.3 billion over the past year. The most promising sectors of the regional economy are microelectronics, IT, and agriculture. Following are examples of large and successful companies operating in the region. Avtotor Company, an automotive plant producing more than 150,000 cars every year. Sodružstvo Group, one of the largest private investors in the agro-industrial sector of the Russian economy with an annual turnover of more than $2.6 billion. Kaliningrad Amber Factory, which is the only remaining industrial amber plant in the world. Infomed Company is a modern pharmaceutical enterprise producing a best-selling Russian antiseptic. Baltic Shipyard Yantar, a part of United Shipbuilding Corporation, is the largest regional ship manufacturer. Technopolis GS is one of Europe's largest electronic industry clusters. One of the main advantages of the Kaliningrad region for business is the combination of a special economic zone and a free customs zone, which applies to the region as a whole. Special Economic Zone regime offers the following fiscal preferences for its residents. Social contribution tax, which is paid from the gross wage fund, is reduced from 30% to 7.6%. Profit tax is set at the level of 0% for the 9-year period starting from the date of obtaining the status of the Special Economic Zone resident. Residents pay 0% property tax for the first 6 years. The next 6 years, the profit tax is set at the level of 10% and property tax rate is at the level of 1.1%. Also, the land tax rate is set at 0% for the first 5 years. Federal legislation guarantees the invariability of the aggregate tax burden and the land rental rate. To become a resident of the Special Economic Zone, the company needs to indicate their intention to invest the minimum required amount specific for the type of economic activity. For example, the minimum threshold of $13,000 applies to IT companies and scientific research activities. The specified sum should be invested within 3 years. It is set by law for all investors in the Kaliningrad region that the customs duty for the import of goods, raw materials, and components is fixed at 0%. There is no import VAT and a 180-day deferment period applies to the export of import goods to the main territory of the Russian Federation. Moreover, there are no quotas for the import of goods, raw materials, or components into the Kaliningrad region. In order to create comfortable conditions for attracting capital from foreign jurisdictions, a special administrative district has been created in the Kaliningrad region. A company registered in Special Administrative District is free to carry out foreign currency transactions and settlements without restrictions and will enjoy certain tax benefits. Land plots for launching the production are offered in 12 specially created industrial parks, each with its own specialization. They are equipped with all the necessary infrastructure. For example, Krabrovo Industrial Park is the westernmost industrial site in Russia and is best suited for export-oriented projects. The biggest industrial site in the Kaliningrad region is the Chernyakhovsk Industrial Park. It is designed to accommodate large-scale logistics, transport, and production projects. Unique opportunities for the development of transit and export projects are also made possible due to the well-developed logistics and transport infrastructure. It combines road, rail, sea, river, and air transport. The distinct feature of the Kaliningrad railroad system is the presence of 2 railway track types. This makes the region one of the transit hubs between east and west. It takes 8 days to deliver cargo from Kaliningrad to the Chinese city of Chongqing. The road density in the Kaliningrad region is among the highest in Russia, 600 kilometers per square kilometer, or the total of 9,092 kilometers of modern roadbed. The region is crisscrossed by trans-European automobile transport corridors and has 16 border crossing points. Air transportation services are provided in the modern terminal of the Krabrovo International Airport with the passenger traffic of more than 3.5 million people per year. This is 3.5 times the population of the whole region. The geography of flights is rapidly growing. The cargo turnover is 50 tons per day. The port infrastructure in the Kaliningrad region allows carrying out trade operations all over the world. There is a new train ferry complex in Baltiysk City designed to carry railway vehicles. The capacity of the complex is 1.2 million tons of cargo per year. Investors from more than 70 countries enjoy preferences offered by the Special Economic Zone and Free Customs Zone economic regimes. State support measures and subsidy programs for businesses are constantly being improved, creating favorable conditions for sustainable economic development. Feel the business climate of the Baltic coast.